What if I told you that some of the most expensive, coveted fragrances in the world could be yours for less than $50? What if those budget alternatives actually smelled identical, sometimes even better, than the originals costing 10 times more? 3 months ago, I was that guy dropping hundreds on niche bottles, convinced that price equaled quality. Then I discovered something that completely shattered everything I thought I knew about the fragrance world. Today, I'm sharing 8 discoveries that will revolutionize how you think about building your collection. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jesse, and I'm glad you clicked on this video. And if you're passionate about smelling incredible without emptying your wallet, you're in exactly the right place. Today's video features 8 absolute game changers from French Avenue and Fragrance World that'll have you questioning why anyone pays full price for niche fragrances ever again. Let's start with something that'll make you forget Parfum de Marly exists. French Avenue Liquid Brun, the alt-hair dupe that's causing absolute chaos in the fragrance community. I remember walking into my local fragrance shop last winter, and the owner practically grabbed my arm. "Jesse, you need to smell this immediately," he said, spraying this amber liquid on a test strip. Within seconds, I was transported to this warm, cinnamon vanilla paradise that felt like drinking spiced hot chocolate by a fireplace. The opening hits you with this beautiful cinnamon and cardamom blend that's sweet but not cloying. As it develops, that gorgeous bourbon vanilla emerges, supported by smooth bergamot and subtle orange blossom. The dry down? Pure magic. Creamy vanilla, woody guaiac, and just enough musk to keep things interesting. Here's the crazy part. I tested this side by side with actual alt-hair, and honestly, I couldn't tell the difference. If anything, Liquid Brun projects stronger and lasts longer. We're talking 8 to 10 hours of stellar performance, with a projection that'll have people asking what you're wearing from across the room. This is your perfect winter date night fragrance. Sophisticated enough for formal occasions, but approachable enough for daily wear. At $45, it's an absolute steal compared to Altair's $300 price tag. But here's where things get interesting. Next up is French Avenue Luscious, and this one takes me back to summer afternoons at my cousin Marcus's ice cream shop in Brooklyn. The moment I first smelled this, I was 15 again, sneaking tastes of his famous pistachio gelato while he wasn't looking. This Kayaliyom Gelato dupe opens with this incredible pistachio note that's creamy, nutty, and absolutely addictive. But unlike many gourmand fragrances that hit you over the head with sweetness, Luscious has this subtle cardamom spice that keeps things balanced. The heart reveals smooth vanilla and honey, while the base gives you tonka bean warmth that lasts for hours. What sets this apart from the original? It's creamier, nuttier, and significantly more long-lasting. Where Yum Gelato might fade after 4 hours, Luscious keeps going strong for 8+ hours. It's like the difference between cheap ice cream and premium gelato. Same concept, but infinitely better execution. This works beautifully in spring and fall, and it's perfect for layering with other gourmands. Just don't wear it when you're hungry. You'll be craving dessert all day. Now let's talk about something completely different. French Avenue Azzure Oud is not for everyone. Let me be crystal clear about that. This Oud Maracuja dupe opens with what I can only describe as gasoline mixed with passion fruit, and your first instinct might be to scrub it off. I discovered this fragrance during a particularly adventurous shopping trip with my friend David, who's basically a walking encyclopedia. He handed me this blue bottle and said, "Trust me, just wait for the dry down." The opening was challenging. It smelled like a high-end gas station that somehow served tropical cocktails. But here's the thing about great Oud fragrances: they're journeys, not destinations. After about 30 minutes, that jarring opening transforms into this incredible leather-out blend with sweet passion fruit dancing around the edges. It becomes exotic, mysterious, and absolutely captivating. Performance? This thing is nuclear. One spray lasts literally 12 hours, with a projection that could fill a small room. It's definitely a cold weather fragrance, and probably not appropriate for office environments unless you work somewhere very unconventional. If you appreciate challenging artistic fragrances that tell a story, Azzure Oud will fascinate you. If you prefer safe, crowd-pleasing scents, maybe skip this one. Speaking of artistic fragrances, French Avenue Coco Morado takes everything great about Maison Crivelli's Haute Cadenza and makes it accessible. This fragrance tells the story of Arabian Nights and royal palaces. I first encountered this at a fragrance meetup where someone described it as what kings would have smelled like if they had access to modern perfumery. That description stuck with me because Coco Morado genuinely smells regal. The opening blends saffron, cinnamon, and cardamom in this warm, inviting embrace. The heart reveals sweet dates, caramel, and that signature oud accord that gives the fragrance its Middle Eastern soul. But the real magic happens in the base. Creamy vanilla, rich cocoa butter, and smooth leather create this incredibly sophisticated dry down. This performs like a beast. 10 plus hours with excellent projection. It's definitely a special occasion fragrance, perfect for date nights, formal events, or anytime you want to feel like absolute royalty. Fall and winter only for this one. Wearing Coco Morado in summer would be like wearing a tuxedo to the beach. Now let's lighten things up. French Avenue Spectre Ghost was my gateway drug into the world of Perfume Dupes. This honey alternative has this incredible vanilla-ginger combination that's both comforting and exciting. The story behind my discovery of this fragrance is pretty funny. I was at my barber's shop and this guy in the chair next to me smelled absolutely incredible. I finally worked up the courage to ask what he was wearing, expecting him to name some expensive niche fragrance. Spectre Ghost, he said, $40 online. That weekend, I ordered a bottle immediately. The opening gives you fresh ginger and bergamot with subtle cardamom spice. As it develops, black currant and pink pepper add this beautiful fruity spicy complexity. The dry down settles into creamy vanilla, warm cedar, and earthy patchouli. What makes this special compared to the original Ani? It's more versatile. The added citrus notes make it appropriate for spring and summer wear, while the vanilla base keeps it cozy enough for cooler months. It's like Ani's more approachable younger brother. Performance is solid, 6 to 8 hours with moderate projection. Perfect for daily wear when you want to smell interesting without overwhelming anyone. But let's escape to somewhere tropical. French Avenue. Tropical Kiss is pure vacation vibes captured in a bottle. This Stéphane Humbert Lucas Mango Kiss dupe literally transports you to a beachside resort. I tested this during a particularly brutal February cold snap, and within minutes of spraying it, I was mentally booking flights to somewhere with palm trees. The mango opening is photorealistic, juicy, sweet, and absolutely mouth-watering. Orange blossom and chamomile add this beautiful floral freshness that prevents the fragrance from becoming too candy-like. The heart reveals creamy coconut and exotic ylang-ylang, while the base gives you warm vanilla and amber that creates this gorgeous tropical sunset effect. It's sophisticated enough that you don't smell like a teenager's body spray, but fun enough to make you smile every time you catch a whiff. This is your perfect spring and summer fragrance. Beach days, pool parties, vacation dinners, anywhere you want to embody that carefree tropical lifestyle. Performance is surprisingly strong for such a fresh fragrance, easily lasting 6 to 8 hours. Just don't wear this to serious business meetings unless your office has a very relaxed dress code. Now, let's talk about something refreshingly clean. Fragrance world. Midori takes Parfums de Marly's Greenly and makes it better in almost every way. This is the green apple fragrance that'll make you understand why people go crazy for fresh, crisp scents. I discovered Midori during my quest to find a perfect spring fragrance that wouldn't break the bank. Greenly had caught my attention at department store counters, but that $200 price tag was hard to justify for something I'd only wear seasonally. Midori opens with crisp green apple, bright bergamot, and sunny mandarin that immediately energizes you. The heart reveals cedar, subtle violet, and mysterious Kashmiran wood that adds depth. The base gives you oak moss, musk, and amber that create this clean, sophisticated finish. Compared to the original, Midori is slightly soapy, but actually projects better and lasts longer. It's like the difference between fresh apple juice and sparkling apple cider. Same core concept, but with more personality. This works beautifully for office environments, casual outings, and anytime you want to smell clean and approachable. Spring through early fall is perfect for this one. Finally, let's end with something truly sophisticated. Fragrance World Tragedy captures all the elegance of Penhaligon's Tragedy of Lord George without the intimidating price tag. This is a gentleman's fragrance at its finest. I was introduced to this fragrance by my mentor, an older gentleman who's been collecting fragrances for 30 years. Jesse, he said, every young man needs at least one fragrance that makes him feel like he belongs in a private club. Tragedy is exactly that fragrance. The opening blends warm amber, rich tonka bean, and subtle brandy accord that creates this incredibly sophisticated barbershop vibe. It's like the scent of an expensive shaving cream mixed with aged whiskey and polished wood. The development is smooth and linear, never changing dramatically, but maintaining that refined elegance throughout its wear. This performs beautifully. 8 hours of longevity with moderate projection that stays within your personal space but makes an impression when people get close. It's perfect for business meetings, formal events, and anytime you want to embody classic masculine sophistication. Fall and winter only for this one. It's too warm and rich for hot weather wear. So, where does this leave us? If I had to group these by personality, here's what I'd recommend. For the adventurous experimenter, Azzure Oud and Coco Morado will challenge and reward your nose with complex artistic compositions. For the crowd pleaser, Liquid Brun and Spectre Ghost offer universal appeal with incredible performance. For the seasonal specialist, Tropical Kiss and Midori are perfect for specific weather conditions and occasions. For the sophisticated gentleman, Tragedy elevates any collection with timeless elegance. For the gourmand lover, Luscious satisfies those dessert cravings with incredible longevity. Here's the bottom line. Every single one of these fragrances punches way above its weight class. We're talking about $10 to $40 fragrances that compete directly with options costing 5 to 10 times more. The money you save could fund an entire collection instead of just 1 or 2 bottles. Have you tried any of these incredible dupes? Which one caught your attention the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing about your fragrance discoveries. If this video helped you discover your next signature scent, smash that like button and subscribe for more affordable fragrance content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss when I drop these game-changing recommendations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, smell and feel good. Stay fragrant